And we back.
Shit, had to get a goddamn geometry lesson.
Geography.
Geography. I'm tripping, man. It's been a long day. Shit.
Hey man, it's been a long day. But it's always good to sit down in this chair and get on this pod, man. I'm ready to get to it, man. I got one question for you, man. You ready?
For that. And you asked me and I wasn't even ready. Let's do it.
Good afternoon, good evening, good night. This is season 7, episode 36 of the Reed Talk and Listen podcast. I am your host, Nick Reed, along with my brother and co-host Trey Reed. No killer cam tonight. How you doing tonight, man?
Bro, I'm good. It is launch day. You know what I'm saying? Launch day for the archery community. So we had Matthews drop, we had Hoyt drop, we had Prime drop, and man, it's my phone been blowing up all day.
Man, actually, when I woke up this morning, I called you because I saw the Matthews video. You know me, I'm not getting a new bow anytime soon. So I just like to see how they gonna roll them out. And I saw the new Matthews video, and I called you immediately because I'm like, man, I know the world going crazy over this.
They were, but not in the way you would think. A lot of people were disappointed in Matthews, and it's because this year, every other bow company, they came with it. Like, they came out with, new innovation. The bows had a ton of adjustability. Man, you could just really micro tune your bow. And Matthews is like, yeah, we ain't going that route. We're going to give y'all longer axle. We're going to change our cam system, give you some different mods you can put on your bow. And that's about it.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's lighter. That's it. But, I was kind of in that camp. I was upset about it, but I had the privilege of being on the Bow Hunter podcast right before I got on this one. And I was talking to Dave Thomas, and he was saying, where other bow companies are listening to the consumer, Matthew's listening to the dealers. So when you have, all these bows that have all the different adjustability and all that, that's cool. But the problem with it is now you get the common archer that thinks he can twist and tune on his shit. And it messes bow up. Now he got to go to the bow shop and, hey, man, you messed my bow up.
Yeah.
Matthews is like, nah, we're gonna let the dealers do it. The dealers gonna work on the bow.
Yeah. No, I get that. J. Cole Aco said, yo, what it do, J. Cole? No, I get that completely, man. But like I said, I'm not getting a new bow anytime soon, man. I'm shooting that PSC. I'm shooting that PSC till the wheels fall off that thing, man.
Straight up.
But man, hey, hunting season is here. And we've been having a time out there, man. We've been getting out, getting active. Not shooting much, but definitely getting active, man. And I can't wait to see what the rest of it holds, because we've been planning, we've been gaming, we've been getting to the game plan. So I think we're coming up on something, man. But the sports world is on fire right now. So much going on, some bad news, some good news. But I think I'm going to start off with bad news for some, good news for others, man. The chants have been going on for a year now. They kind of stopped a little bit. With the drafting of Cooper Flag, but the fire Nico chants have finally been answered. Nico Harrison has been fired from the Dallas Mavericks, the general manager of the Dallas Mavericks. He has been fired.
Hey, about time. I ain't no Mavericks fan, but man, look, check this out. When he finalized that trade with Luka and sent Luka ass to LA, I'm cool. Yeah. Luka getting to go play with one of the greats or the greatest ever. You know what I'm saying? So cool. But man, for them cats in Dallas, bro, that was heartbreaking, bro. Like I had one of my store owners. I walked in and bro, I thought somebody died, man. The way he was, eyes all swelled up and red and shit. Man, you good, bro? Luka, man. the Mavs traded Luka to LA. And I'm like, no, man. So I saw that on Facebook, man. That's a what you call it. That's a
Rumor, clickbait.
rumor. It's fake.
Yeah.
No, man, no. My brother just called me, man. He live in Dallas, man. They about to burn that shit down. Like, oh, damn.
No, it was that big of a deal. I mean, first of all, it's Luka we're talking about. You know, he's young. He's been good since he got in the league. He was good before he came to the league. It's probably top 5 surprise trades in history. You know what I'm saying? Zoom Boy says hello. What's up, Zoom Boy?
What's good, Zoom Boy?
But you just can't do a deal like that. You can't be a part of a deal like that. Like, if you're a part of a deal like that, you got to be a guy who is just around. You can't be a guy who was like, hey, I think we should do this. Anybody who said, I think we should do this, you knew what was coming next.
Yep.
Right? Only if it didn't pan out. You needed Luka to go to LA and continue to gain weight and continue to, I guess, kind of be sloppy, even though he was still averaging about 30. See, Bailey Vlog says, I was on a plane from Milwaukee when the trade happened, and people around me all gasped at the same time.
No, bro, it was one of the trades that it just didn't affect the fan base. It affected, like, the country. It's just weird.
Yeah, because Luka's one of those guys where you think he's gonna be like a Dirk, right?
Yeah.
Like they've got their guy for their franchise forever. That's what it felt like. Joy Bertroso, Joe Trossa, 506. My bad if I missed your name up. Say hello. What's up, man?
What's good, my boy?
You think they've got their guy for the franchise, right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, boom. He's traded to the Lakers. Not only is he traded to the Lakers, you bring in Anthony Davis.
Mr. Glass.
Mr. Glass. But I can say this, though. Nico had a chance. Nico had a chance in this trade, bro, to save the day. Because not only do you have Anthony Davis now, let's say if Kyrie doesn't end up tearing his ACL, you got Anthony Davis, you got Kyrie, and then you also acquire Cooper Flag is the number 1 pick.
Yeah.
So he had a chance to come out of this thing scot-free. But it comes down to the basketball at the end of the day, and Kyrie is hurt. Anthony Davis comes out and gets hurt in his very first game with the damn team.
And Cooper looked like shit.
And now Cooper's here. Anthony Davis, I think he hurt again this season.
Yeah.
But then Cooper Flag, he don't look like shit. He just looks like a rookie.
He don't look like what they thought. Like we gave up Luka for.
Exactly. But look, if you have Cooper Flag, if he's getting to play his rookie year with Anthony Davis and Kyrie, I think we see what everybody thought we was going to see from Cooper Flag.
Yeah.
But like it didn't happen that way. And so now you got to eat that, Nico. Now you got to eat that. But what I don't agree with is the way the owner did it. Because the owner originally was like, I'm riding with Nico. Luka is fat. He do like to drink and do his own thing. So you roll with the trade.
Yeah.
So don't fire him now.
I mean, the whole Luka fat, bro. Like he act like he can't lose weight. If you really felt that concerned about his diet and whatever, hey, bro, look here, man. You got to shed some of these pounds. You got to.
I don't think they were concerned with. I think he was fed. I think he was fed some shit from Nico or from the organization, whatever. They just switched owners and all that. The new ownership group. Hey man, Luka finna hit 300. He finna hit 300. He finna hit us for 300 and something mil.
Yep.
How can we move him? But we still trying to win now. But how can we move him? Not thinking basketball, but just thinking numbers. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, what went wrong? And what went wrong? What went wrong in Dallas, man? And what's next for these Mavericks?
Man, I think the only thing that went wrong is you got rid of a beloved franchise player without any notice. It was like one of those, backroom trades. There was no rumor of it. It just happened. And then boom. And then like Cam said, lost half the ticks and merch sales. Because now you ain't, I mean, yeah, people went out and bought Cooper Flag jerseys, but shit, man, everybody had a Luka jersey.
Everybody
I
had
knew
a Luka
Cat.
jersey.
Yeah, everybody
They
had a
still
Luka
wear,
jersey.
they wearing Luka LA jerseys to the Mavs game.
Yeah, I mean, it was, and Luka didn't want to go, man. He had, his roots was down. His roots was in Dallas. He bought a house, just built a brand new house.
Yep.
So he planned on being there. You know what I'm saying? So that went wrong. Then you're not winning. The season started off bad, and it was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying. We gotta let you go. We got to show the Dallas fans that we listening to them, because at the end of the day, they the one to put money in our pockets. You loot right now, and you call this shit, so you got to go. And I'm sure that deal was made. Hey, look, if this trade happens and this shit goes south, your head gonna roll. And Nico betted on himself, and he lost.
Yeah, that was a dumbass bet. I'm come on, man. You had a better chance. That's why I don't understand it from his side. If we talking about he betting on himself, right? I don't understand it from his side, because if you betting on yourself, why wouldn't you give yourself the best hand? Her Nico was joining the Cowboys franchise. It seemed like he
Right.
already a part of it. But if you betting on yourself, why wouldn't you play with your best hand?
This right here.
Luka haven't showed you nothing less than 30 a night.
Man, everybody think they making monumental moves like that. That's a move that, had it, the risk was worth the reward, because had you trade Luka, everybody in Dallas pissed at you. You bring in Cooper Flag, or hell, y'all make a run that in the season that works, or we tank the season. We bring Cooper Flag in, who's going to be our new face of the franchise, and then he come in and he ball out. Anthony Davis ball out. We got Kyrie balling, and we start the season out hot. They they forget about that shit, and fans will. You come in, you got the hot rookie from college, and then you got some like the heavy hitter veterans, Anthony Davis and Kyrie, and y'all start the season out hot. Shit, fans, they'll forget about that shit. All right, well, shit, we ain't got Luka, but hell, Cooper the next best thing, and it didn't go that way.
Yeah, I could get that. Fans forgetting about Luka. If we shipping his ass off back to Serbia or wherever he from, if we shipping him back over there, yeah, maybe the fans forget about Luka. But you sending Luka to LA. The marketing gods of the NBA.
Yeah.
And he's still going to be dropping 30 a night. It's not, no one's forgetting him. You know what I'm saying? What happens when Luka goes and wins the MVP in LA?
Or win a championship.
Or win another chip. Not another, but LA winning another chip with Luka.
Yeah.
No one's forgetting about Luka. It's always going to be like, we could have had that.
Yep.
No matter, Luka was one of those guys where he's like an untouchable in the franchise, like a Kobe. You know what I'm saying?
You'll trade the house before you trade him. You'll get rid of everybody else.
Because you know what he can go do.
Yep.
What's going to happen? Just like Cleveland. The whole time they watching Bron in Miami destroy the NBA. They looking at Buddy, what's it? Oh, I can't think of his name right now. The owner. They looking at him like, bro, we could have had that. We could have had that.
What was his name?
I can't remember. For some reason, it's slipping my mind right now. I can't remember.
Dan Gilbert.
Yes. We could have had that. But you hold. Same thing when LeBron leave. Miami, him and Pat Riley ain't messing with each other. He leave Miami. My Miami fans looking at Pat and Spo like, hey man,
Yep.
you see what the heck? You see what? Hey, you see that? That could have been right here. So nobody wants to be that team. Nobody wants to be that team.
Which is why
You don't
Cleveland
think
won't get rid of Shador.
Hey, you don't think the Clippers organization looking at their GM and shit upside the head right now?
Yeah.
They looking at Shea over there in OKC and brought them their first championship. Motherfucker scoring 32, 35 a night.
Was he in LA?
Yeah. He in the Paul George trade. See, a lot of people don't know that.
I didn't even realize that.
Cam said, man, AD ain't been that dude since Kentucky. Cousins, Holiday, and Bron carried Buddy and made him look better. Tell me when I'm wrong. In New Orleans, Anthony Davis did ball.
Yeah, he did hold it down.
He did ball in New Orleans. It was New Orleans. It still is, but it was, you know what I'm saying? It was New Orleans. Bad. That was tough. But he was still scoring like 27, 13, and some shit like that. 27 and 13 or something. But Shea Kid Gift, how you say his last name? SGA was in the Paul George trade. Paul George is a freaking stump in LA right now. And Shea is obviously Shea, MVP, championship. Looking like he trying to double up front cup on their ass on the MVP.
Yep.
That could have been us. But you hold. So you can't get rid of Luka, bro. You can't get rid of Luka. So I knew the writing was on the wall for me as soon as it happened. Like, bro, this is gonna go all bad for you. And it did. It finally did. But he got more time out of it than I thought.
Yeah. I would have thought as soon as the season was over, they would have got rid of his ass, but they was like, man, let's see how this shit pan out.
Well, I'm not gonna say it's panning out terribly. It's still really early, but it don't look as good.
Yeah, and I'm sure there's some other stuff too. Like, bro, because some people, when I look at like basketball GM, some people got that basketball GM look. He look like he just like he ain't supposed to be there.
Well, that's because all the time since they really been putting him on camera, hell, he been fighting demons. He ain't watching that game, bro. He ain't watching that game. He contemplating life decisions. Do I take that meeting? Do I take that meeting with this other team that's been, you know what I'm saying? Do I go ahead and holler at him and show interest? Or do I stick to my guns? Hey. That boy been in the shadows, man. That shit gotta be a horrible feeling.
Bro, I'm telling you, ain't with it.
Other big sports headline, man. Travis Hunter, season-ending injury. How does this impact the Jags?
Man, honestly, I think they're gonna be in the same boat. Like, yeah, it might affect like ticket sales. Like, people might not come watch like they were, but I mean, they weren't utilizing him right, anyways. You know what I'm saying? They, a target here, a target there. He played 3-4 plays on defense.
Yeah.
Series is like, like y'all teasing us, y'all giving us a little taste, and we like, oh yeah, as soon like you said it a couple shows ago, he's one of them guys that got to get in the rhythm. He's a field guy. He got to get in the rhythm, and the more he's in, the more hype he get. It's kind of like his player meter get the filling up, and shit, 3 or 4 targets on offense lead to a touchdown drive. Defense, a knockdown pass here, deflected pass there, a tackle here. This thing, boom, pick 6. And then that pick 6 lead to a 86-yard, slant going to the house. So it just starts, it's like compound interest. It just builds on top of each other. And they just, as soon as he gets started, they be ready to take him out, and the momentum go back down. So they weren't utilizing him right. So I don't think it's really going to affect the Jaguar season. But I just hope it don't affect his play later on down the road. Which it seemed like it's like a light injury. He's already had surgery. They said he'll be back in full swing in 6 months. So I mean that puts him out for the season. But at least he'll have a strong off season.
I'm with you. I'm with you 1,000% on like it's not going to affect the actual play of Jacksonville that much. It might hurt the morale. He bring a lot of morale to the squad with the dancing and just being Travis. He brings a lot of morale to the squad. It brings a lot of hype to the stadium for sure. So like you said, it might hurt him on the ticket sales. Or it might hurt him on the attendance or whatever, but outside of that very last game, right, the game before he gets hurt, they weren't really, putting them in the full swing like they should have been.
Nope.
And I think this is a more of an attest that they were doing it wrong than anything. Because that was the whole thing. Like, oh, they can't just play him all that, man. He ain't gonna hold up. His body won't hold up if they play him all that time. You holding him back, and now look.
Mm-hmm. Your new toy is now broken.
You holding them back, and you still got the result that you trying to run away from. Travis Hunter is the guy you go balls to the wall till he can't go no more. I don't think that his career will be long if he do both sides of the ball. Like he's not gonna put 15 and 16 playing receiver and DB.
No.
It's probably not gonna happen. But damn it, let them give us a good 7. Let them give us a fire ass 7.
I'm telling you.
Like that's my whole situation that's why I was so upset with the Jags and how they were handling him in the first place. Like let him give us the show for as long as he can give us the show.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably 22, 23?
Yeah, if that.
So he'll give us a good 7 years, and then at year 7, when he hit that age 30, all right, Travis, it's time for you to pick the side of the ball because you up there now. Now you can't be doing we can't give you 80, 85, 90 snaps a game.
But I think organically it would have that was where it would have happened like that. I think organically, if they would have let him come in and play both sides of the ball, like actually play both sides of the ball, I think organically he would have faded to one side.
Yep. Straight up.
But right now, you don't even have a sample size. You don't even have enough sample size of game film to say, oh, yeah, he's a better corner, or oh, yeah, he's a better DB.
He got about the same sample size. He played about just as much on one side of the ball than he did the other.
That's what I'm saying. Very little.
Yep.
Very little. So that's what I'm saying. If they would have came out and gave us, you playing corner, you corner, and you a receiver. And that's how they ran the game plan. He was actually out there for real. I think we would have naturally got to see where he really fit in. If it had to be that. Or he could have just ate on both sides.
Yep.
So I don't think it affects their season necessarily, man, but damn, it sucks. Because now when you come back,
you pretty much starting at square one.
Not only square one, but now what do we do with him? Do we play him even less?
I think that they're gonna force him to pick a side of the ball. We'll see. We had you playing both sides and you got hurt. No, I was dabbling in on both sides of the ball, just dabbling.
Yeah, because right now, like my play, like if we talking about number of plays, there's cats with more number of plays than him in each game. Easy.
Yeah.
Even playing on both sides. So I don't think they have that argument. I just think they're gonna say, you already got one injury under your belt. We're gonna do it like this, and it's not even gonna be
it's not up for discussion.
Yeah. Which sucks because boy, I think these are the type of guys that rewrite the sport. That's the type of talent he is. they rewrite the sport. You know what I'm saying? I know we've been talking about Shohei for a minute, but just like Shohei, think about Shohei. Shohei was in Anaheim or LA for
Yep.
a minute,
Like 3 years.
and they wasn't. You're not using him right. You're not using him right. Gets to the Dodgers, he gonna be the first $1 billion player.
Yep. Shit, we're gonna ride until the wheels fall off. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. You finna play the field, hit, and you gonna pitch over here.
And now they got the World Series championship.
2 of them.
2 of them things.
So that's these are the type of players that you have to let them spin. You have to see what this guy can do first. And then if we need to dial it back, we'll dial it back. If we need to push more, we need to push more. But let's see it.
I agree. I totally agree with you.
I just hate it, man. But his Travis Hunter's season-ending injury is a lateral collateral ligament, the LCL. Injury is in his right knee. So I think he'll be all right. Nowadays, knee tears are kind of like the new ankle sprain when it comes to that, coming back wise.
Yeah, I was telling Kennard that he tore his ACL, he tore his MCL this weekend. No, his meniscus. And he was like, "Man, I'm gonna be out 6 months." I said, "Bro, you gonna go in? You gonna go in there? They finna microscopic, and your ass gonna be back at work."
I'm telling you, yeah, it's crazy how the advancement in medicine and technology as far as that shit concerned. Because if you think about it, in this game, at one point, an ACL tear was the end of the road, baby.
Rare over with. He blew his knee out.
Blew his knee out. They used to say blew his knee out on the ACL tear. No doubt.
Yep. That's what got
don't
Billy Sims.
Don't let it be the trifecta.
ACL, MCL, and meniscus.
Don't let it be the trifecta.
He damn near ain't gonna be able to walk again.
Yeah, like it's over with. But now you can break. Like we see guys break. Nick Chubb is in the NFL right now running the ball.
And we seen him do his shit 3 times. 3.
Like,
same thing.
You can do a lot now. So I think he'll be fine with the injury wise. I just don't know how they'll treat him once he's back. Like now, is he gonna have a bubble wrap around him for real?
Yep.
And we won't get to see the actual greatness that we could have seen from Travis Hunter, man. Well, I hope not. I hope not. Oh, I've been waiting to get to this. This has kind of been boiling all season, I think. And it's kind of like a double entendre with this situation because they are winning. But Eagles wide receiver A.J. Brown's unapologetic comments. And he has no regrets about it. So A.J. Brown comes out and says, man, everything ain't good over here, but it's a shit show.
Yeah.
And the organization wants him to apologize about it. First of all, do you think he should apologize? And do you think he was wrong for his choice of words?
Man, it's 2 sides of the coin with this. So the first side is I understand what he's saying, bro. I'm in it. I'm seeing like y'all might think all this shit is sunshine and rainbows, but it's a shit. Yeah, it's a shit show over here. Yeah, we winning, but the shit ain't good. But I also see what the organization is saying is, bruh, you gotta keep this shit in house. You know what I'm saying? Don't go put the family business out in the street.
Yeah.
We saw the shit in house. So from the organization standpoint, yes, bro, go take them statements back, man, and we'll fix this shit in house. But him's like, hell no, I'm a grown ass man. I'm gonna stand on what I'm saying. So I get it. He shouldn't take it back. I wouldn't take it back. You know, I'm expressing how I feel. Like I can tell you now, in my day-to-day job, shit suck. And when I talk to my boss, I let him know, hey man, I can't stand this shit. And I'll be in people in the stores. Oh man, you love your job, man. Shit suck, don't. So he'd be like, "Hey man, you need to go back and redact that statement." No, I mean I said what I said. You mean you feel the same way? You just don't want to say it. It is what it is. And for the people that want him to apologize, bro, y'all, everybody that worked, y'all know y'all had them days where or them months shit ain't good.
Yeah.
And y'all expressing it. You express it to the vendors, you express it to customers, all that shit. It's what it is.
I can't say I'm with the organization on this one because we got to look at all the variables to the situation.
Yeah.
Yes, we're winning football games. That's fine and dandy. But at the end of the day, winning football games, that's not what really get me paid. That's not what really keep my career going the way I needed to go. You know what I'm saying? That's not really how that shit go. It's receivers that have played in this game that's got 3 and 4 and 5 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
But they never got the big check. And they career mind. It's might have been a cat who was in the league for 5 years and was on 3 Super Bowl teams. And we don't even know his name.
Nope.
And A.J. Brown is not set up like that. A.J. Brown is set up to be one of the best receivers in the game.
Yep.
Getting paid like he's one of the best receivers in the game. And then on top of that, bro, who wants to go in any sport, show up to the game, and you basically just out there getting practice, cardio.
That's it. Ain't getting no targets, nothing.
Nobody wants to do that shit. And so I can feel them on that. The only thing that the only reason why this situation is even touchy, because if they was getting blew out every game and shit like that, everybody, the media, everybody would be on his side.
Yep.
But just because they are defending champs, they are winning football games. Everybody wants them to just shut up and play. But, bro, first game, no targets. Second game, 2-3 targets for 16 yards. Now at this point, really, anytime you throw in the ball, this shit is really hurting my stock.
Yep, because he only had 3 targets last game. 3 targets for 13 yards.
A 13-yard football game is hurting my stock. I have no leverage. When we come down, we got to go back down and sit at that table. I have zero leverage talking to y'all folks now.
I mean, if you look at this season, first game he had 9 targets. Second game he had 8 targets. Then 9 targets, 6 targets and 3. Yeah, he went off against Minnesota. I mean, he had 6 targets, 4 catches for 121 yards.
Feed me the rock. Feed me the rock. No, I done sat over here. I sat over here. I done watched Saquon get his MVP. Get his MVP on. I need you to come on.
Yep. Oh, I got it mixed up. My bad. It was first game 1 target, second game 5, then 6, 2, 5, 6, 4, 2. So yeah, he not.
What's the yardage? Can you see the yardage?
Yeah. So first game 1 target for 8 yards, second game 5 targets for 27 yards. The third game 6 targets for 109, then 2 targets for 7, 5 targets for 43, 9 targets for 8, 6 for 20 for 121, and 3 for 13.
Bro.
He said 54 targets this season.
That's killing that man. That's killing that man.
When we go back and 31 receptions.
When we go back to this table and sit down, boy, y'all finna run me through there, man.
Yep.
Well, I know what y'all finna do. And that's why I think we gotta look at it different than a normal job. We gotta look at this one a little different. We gotta look at this one each player on the NFL team is their own company.
Yeah, independent contractor.
Yeah. Each player on the NFL team is their own company. So at the end of the day, yeah, I want the whole shebang to be good. Yes, I do. But I gotta think about my company too.
Yep.
Right now, you can just push me out the way because I'm on paper, I'm no contribution to the whole organization.
Yeah, but I mean, but they got him locked in for. Yeah, he signed a 3-year, $96 million contract, 84 million guaranteed. So this is the second year of his contract.
Yeah, and at the end of this year, right here, they can say, "Oh, well, we're gonna tie you up in a bowl and ship your ass to Miami."
Yep.
You're like, come on, bro. So I feel AJ Brown on this one right here. I think I got to ride with AJ Brown. It sucks, and then having locker room turmoil also probably sucks. But you got to understand where he's coming from on this one. I think.
Oh yeah. I agree with him, and I'm sure he probably he played with a quarterback that is a little bitter queen, and bro, you can't go talk to him and like, hey, bro, like give me the ball because he's so nonchalant, don't care. Yeah, we winning. That's all. We winning.
But it ain't. I mean, he can throw it to him now. He can throw it to him now.
Yeah.
So I can't take all the fault off Jalen because he can at the end of the day. But when you drop back, you know where he at.
You know, yes.
So I can't take all the blame off Jalen here. But at the same time, the offense, the offense, the shit they running right now is just not curated for AJ Brown.
Yeah. When you got an offense that got so many weapons, especially when you got an offense that your running game is solid.
The running game not even really solid this season though.
No, I'm just saying in the past.
Yeah.
It's they're gonna stick to what they know. This is the recipe that got us the Super Bowl.
But they really getting ridiculous. Because think about this right here. A lot of them second and twos and threes, third and twos and threes. That's when you go deep to AJ Brown when you catching them off guard type shit. Yep. Hell no, if they get in second and two, they get in tush push.
Yep.
And they'll run that joker 3 plays in a row. Like it's just a bunch of crazy shit. They'll be in second and two, second and three, and they'll go tush push 3 plays in a row to get them 2 yards.
But shit, even when you look at like Devontae Smith,
yeah, his shit out.
First game, 3 targets, 6 targets, 9 targets, 2, 10, 5, 11. Hell, think about this. He had 11 targets and 9 catches and had 183 yards against Minnesota. AJ Brown had 4 targets, 3 catches for 141 yards.
They're tearing Minnesota ass up. Tearing Minnesota ass up, boy. Yeah, they threw the ball around the yard that game, and then they went away from it again. So I don't know. I don't know who to put the blame on. I don't know whether to put the blame on Jalen. I don't know whether to put the blame on the coordinator. I don't know whether to put the blame on the head coach. If it's my team, I'm going to, as the head coach or the GM or whatever, I'm going to Jalen off rip. Hey, man, throw that motherfucker the ball.
Yep, straight up.
At the end of the day, throwing the ball.
Yeah, because right now, if you look at the receiving corps, I mean, they're relying on AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. Everybody else got like 1, 2, 3 targets here. So they must either be running the ball a hell of a lot.
Dumping it out the backfield to Saquon.
Mm-hmm. How much you want to bet that Saquon probably got more targets than AJ Brown this season?
I mean, hell, AJ only got 50.
And Saquon got
How many
and
Saquon?
Saquon got 31.
He got 31 targets or 31 receptions.
31 targets, 27 receptions.
Hell, he only got 4 less receptions than A.J. Brown. But you don't got enough balls. There's not enough ball to throw it to split it that much. You talking about you giving Saquon got 31 targets. Bro, you got to cut that Saquon 31 down to like 10, 15, and then the rest of them targets is going to, AJ and Devontae.
Yep. And he's gotten the ball 100. He's gotten the ball 149 times this season.
Carries,
my bad.
Yeah. So too much of the offense to Saquon if I'm AJ Brown. And now obviously he feels the same way.
Yep.
Too much of offense, and it's not like we blowing people out either. So it's a tough situation over there, man. I hope they can figure it out because they do have a chance.
Yep.
They got a big chance to two-peat.
The NFL look right now, but this is a bad week for a lot of the big time teams. Your top teams look bad this week.
It's just that time of the season, man. Because look, Josh Allen, ain't nobody talking about that. I see,
and ain't gonna talk about it.
Josh Allen goes and gets ducked on by Miami. It was just some bad football this week. I ain't gonna lie. Monday Night Football was tragic.
I didn't even watch it.
Thursday Night Football was tragic. What week was it last week? Week 10? Yeah, week 10. Raiders Broncos was a Thursday night game. It was 10-7.
Oof.
Falcons and the Colts go to OT in the ends 31-25. The Browns and the Jets, which they should have really canceled this game. If we're being completely honest, they should have canceled this game. 27-20 Jets way. You know how terrible the Jets are. The Saints.
Oh yeah, that was a game where your boy only threw the ball. Justin Fields only threw the ball like 5 times.
Tragic. Saints beat the Panthers 17-7. Buccaneers and Patriots had a good little game, 28-23. Ravens beat the Vikings 27-19. That was a god-awful game. And the Dolphins beat the Bills 30-13. Bears, Giants, another awful game. It ended wild, but it was awful game.
Do you want to know Justin Fields' stats against Cleveland?
Yes. Let me get Justin Fields' stats.
11 attempts for 6 completions, 54 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, and his longest pass was 42 yards. Sacked 3 times.
Rough times in the NFL right now, man.
Gosh, and hell, I think Dylan Gabriel was 32 for 17 and 2 touchdowns.
And got beat by the Jets.
And got beat.
Bad football, man. Bad football. There's some bad football being played in the NFL right now. I know a lot of people was hating on the college game and everything like that. But, hey, right now it's looking like college edging out the NFL.
Yep.
Because, shit's bad, man. Shit's bad. If you tuned into the podcast with us, man, go ahead and hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button if you're over on the YouTube. Hit that notification bell so you can know anytime we go live right here on the Read, Talk, and Listen podcast. Hit that share button on the Facebook. Let everybody know what you're watching, why you're watching, and where you're watching over here at the Read, Talk, and Listen podcast. Get over to the Instagram. Follow my guy right here, DA_dreaded Archer 17. And follow myself, Big Poppy _O&E9. All right. And don't forget to hit that Read, Talk, and Listen podcast page over on the TikTok.
You are
Stay
now
locked.
tuned in to the RTO podcast.
Yes, sir. Stay locked in with us, man. We got the content coming, content flowing for y'all. We're going to keep this thing moving.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and heads up for anybody listening. Starting next week, our show will be video version of our show will be on Spotify. So if you don't want to go to YouTube and watch it, you can go to Spotify and watch it, listen, leave a comment, and yeah. So we moving up in the game.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. Get over there to the Spotify. I really want to see how that's going to pop off. So make sure y'all get over to the Spotify at Read, Talk, and Listen over there as well. Go ahead and subscribe on the Spotify, and then you can take us on the go.
For sure. Oh yeah, and appreciate everybody for reaching out and helping us with our Thanksgiving giveaway. We got our family, so we appreciate it, and we'll be taking care of those families this Thanksgiving.
No doubt, man. No doubt. Always a good thing to give back to the community. Help some people when it's down, especially right now. I know we've already covered it a million times. I feel like, but especially right now, governmental shutdown, benefits being taken away from certain individuals. It's just if you can get out and help somebody right now, it's not that hard.
For sure.
Speaking of getting help, Notre Dame decides they're going to stay independent, man. Has this finally paid off for the Fighting Irish, being independent?
Oh yeah, bro. I saw this article this morning, and it made me mad. Anytime I see any article about Notre Dame, it boils my cookies. It burns my cookies. Boils my cookies. I meant to say boils my water, but cookies came out and it burned my cookies. I can tell you that. I can't stand this shit. I can't stand Notre Dame. Not only because they was a rival of mine when I was at the Naval Academy, but I just can't stand them because I hate when people say, college football is great, but Notre Dame was good. No one gives a shit about Notre Dame no more. Y'all living on some old shit. I ain't won a national championship since Lou Holtz, so I don't even want to talk about it. But what you call it? It said that, out of all the Notre Dame seasons of them being independent, last year when they made the decision to stay independent, it actually paid off this year because they started the season off 0-2. And we all know that most teams start out 0-2, you out the top 25. But them not having, conference play and all that shit, the voters looked at it differently, so it kept them at the bottom because of the potential of their schedule. And you said it. Like, I go back and find that clip. Them getting beat by A&M is going to help them because A&M is potentially going to be at the top of the SEC and at the top of the rankings, so that loss don't look as bad early in the season.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what kept them in the top 25. Them losing to Miami early kept them in the top 25. And now they get past that gauntlet, those two tight games, and they run the gambit. And now they're sitting pretty at 8 in the country. All they got to do is win out, which is they're going to win out based on who they got left on their schedule. And they're going to be in the college football playoff again. And my thing is, if I'm a Texas or a Bama, I'm like, well, shit, I might as well go independent.
Which is actually surprising to me. It's actually surprising to me that no one else has.
Yeah.
Because, especially now in this landscape, almost any Power 4 can stand on their own. Almost any Power 4 got enough revenue coming through. They can easily stand on their own. We don't need the conference backing. There ain't no bowl games no more, so I'm not worried about no automatic bid because I'm in this conference or none of that shit.
Yep.
If I'm Bama or Texas or hell, Georgia or any of them teams like that, I'm going independent. I'm picking my schedule. I'm picking and choosing off teams that's really pretenders.
Yeah.
I'm picking off teams who are really pretenders, like a USC. That's a pretender on Notre Dame's schedule every season, damn near.
Yep.
They're gonna probably be ranked 15 and up. And I'm gonna beat them. And it's gonna be a top 25 win under my belt buckle. So I can hide all these, low-level games that I'm playing throughout my season. Then I'm gonna go pick out, okay, we gotta get us an SEC game in here on here. All right, I'm gonna go get Arkansas. So I have me an SEC win and a top 25 win under my belt. Then I'm gonna go pick out a dog game that we maybe can win. But if we lose, it's not gonna hurt us like an A&M.
Because they're gonna be sitting so high in their conference.
Exactly.
And sitting high in the rankings.
Hey, in the Miami game, they just got okie doke. And the Miami game really was an okie doke for Notre Dame because they really thought they was finna go in there and get them a high ranked win.
Yep.
In that game. Because Miami been what Miami been.
Because they were sitting there with 3 at the time.
Come on, man. I'm not going for that shit. I see people commenting on the TikTok trying to say, oh, Miami this, Miami that, A&M this, A&M that. Yeah, by design. Anybody who handpicking their schedule is picking it in their favor.
Win or lose.
Why wouldn't you? Why the A&M game ain't the last game of the season? Or the second to last, third? Why ain't none of them games back there? Everybody else's is. Texas still got to play Georgia and A&M.
Yeah, they.
That's
because who's left on their schedule?
Who left on whose schedule? Notre Dame's?
Yeah.
I looked at it last week. It's some garbage. Pittsburgh, Syracuse, and Stanford. Yeah,
man, they're gonna beat the dog mess out of Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, Syracuse, and Stanford. Like, bro. Because you turn around and look at their schedule now, it's 16 Miami, then they lose to 3 A&M, unranked Purdue, unranked Arkansas, unranked Boise, unranked NC State, 17 USC, like I said, Boston College unranked, Navy unranked, Pitt is ranked 23. So here go them another
top 25 win.
Top 25 win. Syracuse unranked, Stanford unranked. Bro, if I'm the rest of college football, if you want to play a team at my conference, we choosing who you play.
I can get down with that.
If you want to come in the ACC and play a team, we sending you. We picking the team out of this ACC you play. You want to come in the SEC, Big 12, and you want to come play a team in one of these conferences? Yeah, here you go. All you get to say is we want to play a team from the Big 12. You don't get to go in there and pick your team.
Oh, and we gonna send our dog. Oh, you want to come to the Big 10? Ohio State,
Notre Dame, at Ohio State.
Yep. Oh, y'all want to play in the SEC? Shit, Georgia, Alabama. Pick your poison.
Come on, man. Yeah, you can play A&M and Bama. You can play A&M and Georgia.
Back to back.
And Texas. Like, you gonna play one of the top teams in the. You don't get to come in here and play Arkansas. You want to play Arkansas, you join the SEC. They'll be on your schedule every year. Along with Tennessee, Georgia, and Bama.
I like that. Like that. Hey, if you a conference commissioner and you come across this, hey, just hear us out. Just hear us out. It's a free one. Just hear us out. Shit. Hey, then they'll start thinking about joining the conference after that.
Did you hear me? Because that schedule not gonna be good. Even the group of 5 or not? Yeah, it's the power 4 and the group of 5, right?
Yeah.
Even the cats out of the group of 5, bro. You don't get to come in here and play NC State out of this conference. No, who the top dog in this?
Yeah, if you
playing.
You one of these mid-American conference teams, we gonna send you Miami, Ohio. You wanna come up to the ACC? Shit, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I won't say some of them ponies. Them ponies, man. Hey, that quarterback,
they be knocking shit. They be knocking shit off.
That shit he did this weekend, man. Man.
Be knocking shit off, man. And that's what I'm saying. Like, the other conferences could have stood up to Notre Dame a long time ago. Yep. I think Notre Dame paying everybody under the table. If you ask me.
Yep.
They paying everybody under the table, bro. Send us. We're gonna play these games right here, and that's what we're gonna do. Cool.
Because it's not fair. It's not fair. If I'm a team and I'm sitting in the SEC and I gotta go through this gauntlet to even hope to get a chance to get in the playoff, and all you gotta do is go undefeated and you get an automatic bid. No, scratch that shit, man. Here, if you're gonna get in, you're not playing anybody from my conference without my say so.
That's what I'm saying. You're gonna have to show me something.
But I can see why teams will play, especially the Notre Dame following. You already know, okay, shit, we'll agree to this, this 3-game contract. Bro, that's y'all know y'all gonna pocket minimum $1 million a piece. So the money good, they can say, but our following.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, and it just came to me, maybe that's why the schools have not push up against it, challenge it, because then we all gonna make some money. And that's why they say college football is good when Notre Dame is good. Yeah, because we all getting paid.
We all getting paid when Notre Dame is good.
Yeah. But if they're like, no, man, this shit stop now. Y'all need to join the conference, or you're not playing any team from my conference. If all the conferences said that shit, all the conferences that mean some shit, well then now all you left with is a bunch of mid-level conferences and a bunch of BS teams. So what you gonna do now? Either join the conference or you'll never get in. Your schedule will never be strong enough to get into a college football.
You to get in, yep. And you can't be a conference winner without being in the conference.
Yep.
You never getting in. I just don't understand the saying for real. Because if you're not a Notre Dame fan, this is why I would never get behind that saying. If I'm not a Notre Dame fan, Notre Dame being good is not affecting my fucking college season.
At all.
Now, I can understand if I'm a Notre Dame fan, and hell yeah, college football is better when my team good. Of course.
But that go for any fan of any team.
Go for any team. Hell, if I'm a Texas fan, when the Longhorns good, it's some good shit going on around here.
Hell, if you Akron Zip, shit, when Akron good, shit, what's a good day, boy?
Yeah, like anybody can say that. Any team can literally say that. But we're gonna stick it on Notre Dame. College football is way better when Notre Dame's good. Where do you watch their games?
CBS.
Like, you ain't Notre Dame unless they're playing a team that you really like. Their game ain't fucking prime.
Nope.
Hey, 11 o'clockers.
11 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
Like, bro.
Because every time they play, there's damn shade in the field.
Like, I can't get behind that. I never have been able to. I never will be able to get behind that, because you can literally say that about any team. Shit, hey boy, when them Aggies balling, boy, college football, look, everybody in College Station saying that. Hey, when them Canes good, boy, college football. Well, you can also go back to an era when people say, hell, when the Canes was good, it made college football worse. So that I don't understand it. I can't get behind it, man. I can't get behind it
at all.
Switch it up to some high school sport right here, man. Texas high school football playoffs, man. 3 powerhouse programs flip for positions heading into the postseason, man.
Bro, this went national. Like, for us, this happens all the time.
Yeah.
But somehow, of course, social media, it went national. People freaking out. Wow, that's not fair. That why are they putting these kids' season at they're chancing it with why are y'all chancing this kid's season with a coin flip?
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's been like that. It's been like that. We've always had, if there's a tie, they flip a coin to see who breaks the tie. If you're trying to play you want a home game or away game, and y'all can come to a decision, coin flip, baby. Meet at a gas station, like these guys did, or a local diner, or shit at the exit 35.
Yeah.
We're gonna flip a coin. But this went national. People were going nuts, and I'm sitting there like thinking, boy, y'all is tripping. It ain't that big of a deal. We used to this down here.
I just think we're national because like a lot of people they don't do it this old school way. We talking about this is like a scene straight out of Friday Night Lights, right? Like that scene is literally in Friday Night Lights. The playoffs come around, them boys got to go meet up at the diner and they got to flip.
Who gonna be the home team?
If you've been around the sport long enough, you've seen this a few times. But I think the 3-way tie is more of a story than the coin flip.
Yeah.
But since the coin flip went viral, we'll speak on the coin flip. They also exert every option. It's not like they just putting these kids' lives up to chance to a coin flip. They've also exerted every other option too, right? Like the coin flip is the last option.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna go points for, points against, head to head, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like all that goes into consideration first, and then it's the coin flip. So they're not just putting the kids' season up for grabs on just a simple coin flip. But it's the coin flip is part of it, man. Now y'all all tied up, but one of y'all got to go in as the 3.
Yep.
Y'all all tied for first place. One of y'all got to go in as the 3. Only one of y'all can go in as the 1. And it just brings that old school Texas football atmosphere back. Like them teams' playoff runs are going to be so much different now.
Yep.
So much different because it all if one of them teams wins state. Joe Smith said, "Hey guys, what's up, Joe?
What's good, man? Thanks for joining." Oh yeah, if they go on a big run, it all started at the gas station.
It all comes back to the coin flip. Because one of these 3 teams is lesser, right? Like you just have to be. Nobody's all the same amount of good. So one of these 3 teams is a lesser team, and they might end up with that number 1 seed, which is a slightly easier route to that playoff. To that state. So hey, I think it makes for good TV. I think it makes for good. Obviously, it went viral, so it makes for good social media content. And I just think it brings back that good old home field, and it lets the rest of the world know. And I want you to get ready to clip this. It lets the rest of the world know where the real football is still being played at.
Yep.
That's all. That's all. Hey, we still doing it the old way down here, man. And I think you gotta love it. Hey, but have you ever been involved in any monumental coin flips?
Man, I think we did a coin flip when I think it was my sophomore year. We played Mineola in the playoffs, and I think we did a coin flip as to where we were going to play. I think we ended up playing at Stephen F. Austin. That was the because I guess how it was set up. We either had to play at Mineola or we could play at what you call it,
Neutral.
play a neutral spot because we wouldn't. Our stadium wasn't big enough to host a playoff game. The visitor side wasn't big enough, so we flipped and we ended up winning, getting to play at Stephen F. Austin at a neutral location, and we ended up beating them. But yeah, that was about the only coin flip that I was involved in.
Man, I gotta give for myself. I gotta give a shout out to the one and only man, Craig T. Jones, baby. Man, no, Coach Jones has had some crazy coin flips. I know one season he was flipping for the 1-game series. And if anybody doesn't know, in Texas baseball, high school baseball, it's a 3-game series all the way through the playoffs. When you get to the end, you play 1 game. Like if you get to state, you play 1 game. Each game that's it. But we had Michael Walker. Y'all, people out there in the world, y'all know him as MLB pitcher Michael Walker. But at one time, he was at Pleasant Grove High School, and he was obviously Michael Walker. And so the best chance to win is with Mike on the mound. When the other 2 games in the series might go either way. You know what I'm saying? So Coach Jones was flipping for them 1-game series, man, and he won that shit every time throughout the playoffs. And ended up going to state. Didn't win it, but went to state off those 1-game series, man. Also seen them flip. We had to play Carthage in the playoffs, I think. My junior or senior, I think it was junior year. And flip for them 2 home games. 3-game series. Somebody got to get 1 home game. Other team gonna get 2. And we ended up winning that coin flip, and we had to bring that shit to the house in a game 3. We lost game 1 at the crib, went to Carthage, beat them, and had to come back to the house and finish that thing off, man. So them were some crucial coin flips. We also coin flipped to play Prosper in Paris. And if you know anything about Pleasant Grove baseball, we meet you in Paris, baby. It's OV for your ass. It's OV for your ass, baby. We didn't play there too many times. So that was some crazy coin flips. I didn't have any in football. We wasn't good enough for none of that shit. But baseball, we had some crazy coin flips.
Man, hey, goodness gracious, man. Camera acting stupid. Yeah, bro. Those coin flips are. It's a shit. It's a shit that legends are made on, man.
No doubt.
But I mean, like you said, that's how we get down here, man. Like that's how we get down. And you said it. That's how you know we're real football play. That's how serious we get. Shit, them coaches they gamble on it. We gonna gamble on it, hey.
The thing it's gotta happen. Would you rather a coin flip or the commissioner of whatever entity you're involved in just come out and say, okay, hey, you first, you second, you third?
No, give me the coin flip because now it was in my hands.
Exactly.
Don't take it out of my hands. Yeah, we can fight over. But hey, it's in my hands. But when you take it out of my hands, and then you, of course, if it it don't go your way, now you feel like, damn, what if I'd have flipped that coin?
No, I'm saying coin flip. I'm saying for anybody who has anything opposed to say to the coin flip, like when they're saying like, oh, you're gonna put these kids' season, let it ride on the coin flip. Would you rather let it ride on just the commissioner saying, hey, yeah, I know y'all all tied, but you the 3rd seed, you the 2nd seed, you the 1st seed?
Nope. Can't ever go down that way.
No, I gotta be able to do something. I know it's still up to chance when I flip that coin, but hell, it's me flipping it.
It's me flipping it because I want to say it was the schools were Amarillo, Lubbock, and Caprock. I ain't never heard of Caprock.
Yeah, I ain't never heard of Caprock.
But they even got the video.
But that coin flip, baby.
Or the coin flip. See, back in the gap, It wasn't film. It was just you pulled up and now everything's social media. And I think that's why it's so big, because you know what I'm saying, somebody filmed it, posted it, and now everybody's, oh my gosh, is this how they still getting down in Texas? Hell yeah.
They're flipping them coins, baby. Still flipping them coins.
Like the Wild West, baby. We said, hey. But it's dope though, because now it's putting, it put eyes on those three teams. And I promise you, this was gonna happen, bro. More people outside of Texas will be watching those three teams make their playoff run.
Oh yeah, especially if one of them gains some heat, like they start to get on some tops in the playoffs, and they might meet up or something. That's gonna be it. That's gonna make it pop for real. They got a chance to meet up, but not to beat. Well, you going through it over there, ain't it?
Bro, I'm telling you.
Not to beat a dead horse, but we got some more Shedeur Sanders talk this week. Reports coming out, Shedeur is looking extra good after back injury, which I think the back injury is a bunch of bullshit.
Yep.
But saying Shedeur is looking good after his back injury, but still no changes being made. Obviously, we see Dillon Gabriel. I don't even know if I can use the word progressing. But we see Dillon Gabriel going out there time after time. It's not looking different. Nothing's looking different. Kevin Stefanski has relinquished his own role as the play caller, and he handing that shit off to the OC. Now you call these plays. What do you think about that, first of all? And then what does Shedeur have to do to play in Cleveland?
I mean, all Shedeur got to do is just chill out, because what I feel is Stefanski don't want to make the decision to pull Dillon. What I think he's hoping is, shit, he'll go out there and get hurt, and then I gotta play him. I gotta play him now. He hurt.
I think they'll put in Bailey Zappi.
You think so?
I do.
If they put in the Zappi kid over Shedeur, then that like the jig is up. Like, okay, we know what this is. Y'all gonna brought him to rot.
Yeah, I think they'll put in, if Dillon Gabriel was to go out there and get hurt, I honestly think they will put in Zappi. Because you shouldn't have a problem pulling Dillon Gabriel. You pulled Flacco.
Yeah.
So you don't have a problem with sitting somebody down. You actually pulled a guy quicker who has actually proven what he can do in this league.
Yeah, he got something you'll never get, a Super Bowl.
Come on, man.
He is Super Bowl champion, Joe Flacco. Super Bowl MVP. Don't forget, he won MVP that Super Bowl.
And you ain't even gotta go back that far. This is also the same cat that y'all called off the couch
and took out to the playoffs.
So you ain't even got to go back to the Super Bowl. But I'm just he without the Super Bowl, he is proven in this league that he can get the job done. And you pulled him quicker at this point. Now you pulled him quicker than you are willing to pull Dillon Gabriel.
It's a pride thing at this point. That's just my opinion. It's a pride thing, because think about this. Let's just say he bite the bullet and he said, you know what, pull Gabriel, put Shedeur in, and Shedeur get in that first drive, whack up, touchdown. Damn, whack him, touchdown. Then they pull him. Then next drive he get in, whack him, touchdown. Well, then they're gonna be like, well, damn, we could have had this all season long. And that's where it'll be.
I feel like that is part of the case. At this point, though, I'm kind of starting to think. I know I mentioned it last time, but I think I'm starting to kind of lean way more towards Stefanski ain't even got shit to do with this. I think he likes Shedeur? No, he does not. I do not think he likes Shedeur. But I don't think he has anything to do with Shedeur not playing.
It's all above his pay grade.
Yeah, like, hell, it might be, he might be privy. He might be privy to the info, but yeah. Because think about this. Dylan Gabriel is ass. All right, I think we can all wrap our minds around that. You a head coach, you gotta win. That's your only hope. That's your only lifeline in this game. Is winning football games. Now, earlier we were talking about A.J. Brown and all the stats and all that. That shit is only for the players. The coaches, they can win every game 3-0. If you win every game 3-0 and you win your Super Bowl, you ain't going nowhere.
Nowhere. You in like Flynn.
So winning is his number one lifeline to even still being head coach Kevin Stefanski. Because you after this shit right here, you coordinated out, baby. You coordinated out. So not only that, but if it was a Kevin Stefanski call, if it truly was his call, don't you think the GM wouldn't call him in the office and be like, "Hey man, we gotta do something"?
Yep.
If it wasn't above his head, the meeting of, hey, we gotta do something or your ass is gone. You know that shit ain't already happened. They won in what?
1-9.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I think they
1-8, 1-9, somewhere in there. They got a bye week.
2 games.
Huh?
They 2-7.
2-7.
Yep, they beat Green Bay and then they beat the Dolphins.
You 2-7. You don't think you don't think you can go? You don't think they're gonna have that conversation with Stefanski?
I would have had it at after the third loss. We'd have had this conversation.
Well, they might have had some type of conversation after the third loss because Flacco up out of there. But you don't think they're not gonna go back to the table and have that conversation again? Hey, we got one more. Hey, we got another one. This one ain't working either, brother. We got another one. Come on.
Yep.
Myles Garrett throwing his helmet down and shit. Our face of the franchise ain't happy right now, Stefanski. Make him happy. But them conversations not happening, or else he would already did it.
Yep. And I think you hit on it last week. The reason why you can't start him now, why you can't put Shedeur in, because all the rookie play is terrible. Mm-hmm. So he could come in, ball out, and still win Rookie of the Year, and they can't have that shit.
Well, we getting too late for that now because now we got 7 games left. I think I said that 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Well, we still had half.
Oh yeah, you did with the halfway mark. Yeah, you did say that.
But we're gonna see if they play him like the last 3 games of the season. Then I'm right. Then I'm right. They just held him out long enough where you ain't gonna put up no stats. You ain't gonna put up no kind of reparable stats anyway.
Unless he came out there and threw 500.
Oh, they'll run that shit. They'll run the clock out for that shit.
Bro, if he got into that, say, third is last 3 games of the season, with short center is gonna be our starter. In that first game, by second half, he already said about 250, 300. Ain't gonna take him out and pull him. Gonna pull him. Hell, they might play him the whole game. He get 500 yards. Then that second game, he popped off and he already halftime. He's sitting at 350. You're gonna take him out. We can't have him get 1,000 yards in 2 games. We
If he
look like Boo Boo the Fool.
He came in the last 3 games. He came in the last 3 games and went for over 1,000. Hey,
y'all look like Boo Boo the Fool.
Y'all need to go right over to that organization and walk right up to that owner and say, "Give me the keys.
Give me the keys.
Give me the keys. You're fired. You got the NFL gonna have to fire an owner if that was the case."
Bro, Cleveland would light up. Light up.
I think if he even just get the start, if he get a start, Cleveland gonna light up. I just don't see it happening.
And that's what they're afraid of, because they know if they announce that if he were going to start, they would make it be a game time decision. They wouldn't announce that shit on like a Thursday or Friday, because bro, ticket sales would go through the roof. Stadium packed, jersey sales gonna continue to go up, and people gonna be there to watch, and they're gonna be like, damn, like we now the toothpaste is out the tube. Because we gave him a little taste during preseason, and folks was going crazy. Hell, they still talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Every sports show on ESPN has a "What's the Browns doing with Shedeur Sanders" segment. Every single sports show.
And that's why.
And then you got guys, sports reporters, and that's why I love Mad Dog, because he really put these dudes, like, he put their feet to the fire. You tell me why you don't like Shedeur Sanders. And you saw that clip from the last Mad Dog show.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about, oh, he wears his hat backwards on the sideline. And then they bring up a picture of Tom Brady wearing his hat backwards. Phillip Rivers wearing his hat backwards. What's his name? Peyton Manning. All Tony Romo, all these greats wearing their hat backwards on the sidelines when they taken out. He said, so are they not listening? Are they just doing whatever? Well, no, you know what I'm saying. No, I don't know what you're saying. Tell me what you're saying. He goes, you're nitpicking the kid now. You just don't like him. Admit that.
Admit it. And that's the thing too. And you can even tell, like, I watch Gil's Arena, but it's the football version, and it's like called Gridiron, the Arena Gridiron. And what's Gruden? What's the other Gruden? Not John Gruden, but the other coach, Gruden. He was with Washington for a minute. Oh, what is his name? Jay Gruden.
Yeah.
Jay Gruden. You don't like Shedeur, fam. I know a key to lead might scare you a little bit or something on there or whatever. And he don't want to just come out and say he don't like Shedeur. But you can always hear it in their voices, right? Like he's like, oh, and don't get me wrong. I like the kid. Kid. Whenever they get to doing all that shit, bro, just go ahead and say you don't like the dude. What you hide behind the bullshit for? Just go ahead and say you don't like him. You don't like the swag. You don't like the way he do the shit, and just keep moving. I'm tired of all the and I like the kid, and then you go into the reason why you really don't like him. Like you're.
But you know why they do that though?
Why?
Because now it's like I've backed myself in a corner just enough. My back not touching the corner. If I come out and say I don't like him, now my back's against the corner. So in the event that he becomes great, now I got room to and move, and now I can say how great he is and how I knew he was always good, and if he just got over the antics, I just knew he was gonna be great. But if I just come and say I just don't like him, so I don't give a damn what he do,
yeah.
Then in the event that he becomes great and he's doing all this shit and putting up numbers and winning games and all this shit, now I'm stuck against the wall. I can never come out and give him praise. I always got to be in the camp of he ain't good. So even when he good, I still got to find a reason to talk shit about him, or these people ain't gonna have me on their show no more. Because now we talking about Shedeur Sanders, don't call Jay Gruden because he don't like the guy.
Yeah. I just hate it. I can always tell when it's like the fake love. When it's the fake love when they talking about Shedeur. But every time he speak on it, I'm just like, oh, bro, just say it already. Just say it. But yeah, they say I really do like the kid, but he's got to learn how to do this, or he's got to learn how to carry himself, or whatever it is. Bro, you're explaining reasons why you don't like him.
Yep.
After telling me you like him, and I'm just like, I can't get with that shit. I can't get with that shit, man. But we're gonna see. By the way, the spot point going crazy right now, man.
Man. Got a monster over there.
I can't really tell. It's far. It's far off. They're over there checking that. One of them right up in the scrape. Nose all in it. Hey, one of them days, man. One of them days, boy. But no, I've been seeing so many like game camera footage or game camera photos of like it show the person walking past the thing at 5:01, and then at 5:10, here comes the monster walking right past it, or a group of doe walking right past the camera. Like, bro, at least I know it ain't just me.
Mm-hmm. Bro, they know. Bro, I mean, they know something's off in the woods, and that's why, like, you ever heard of hex gear?
Mm-mm.
So I used to think it was BS, and then I actually had the guy that designed it and developed it on the podcast, and I also got to meet him at the Iowa Deer Classic. And basically, what he studied that all life forms give off energy, some kind of wave, whatever. Animals can pick that up. Animals, they've been around enough deer to know, okay, I know what a deer presence feel like.
Yeah.
He made basically what it's a Verde cage that it blocks any kind of signal or wave you give off. His gear blocks that shit. Didn't believe it. So he had a radio, like a wave reader, and he said, put your hand up against it. And as my hand get closer to it, it should start going off the little arm that starts, starts jumping. So then he takes a sheet, sheet of the hex gear and puts it in front of the in front of the reader. And put my hand behind it, and Joker just sit there. And he's like, keep your hand right there. He moved my hand, and Joker started jumping again. He was like, and he goes, it works with anything. He got a puppy, put a dog up against it, and the Joker started jumping. So he showed me a video. He's wearing hex gear, gloves, mask, and all, and it's camouflage. And there's two deer fighting in the field, going at it. And he was like, told his cameraman, we got to get this on tape. And he walks up to the fence line, and these deer are 5 yards in front of him, just fighting. Don't even realize he's there. Now it could be because they were fighting and wasn't really about what was standing there.
Yeah.
But even when they broke up, it's like they broke up and he just stood there not moving, and they just walked past each other. Never even noticed he was there. Same thing with turkeys. So I feel like when you in the woods, your body giving off an energy, and they like, man, I can't sense it. I mean, I don't know what it is, but something ain't right, and I can't smell. So shit, something up. So I'm just gonna chill out. I'm just gonna chill. And I think that's why the rut is so big for taking down bucks, because now I don't care about nothing else but one thing, and that's what's on my mind. So yeah, it don't feel right, but you know what? That hot door over there, and I gotta get there.
Yeah. I can see that. Man. Hey. I want to get behind it. And I do believe we put off wavelengths. I do believe all that good shit. But I done seen too many deer walking up to people sitting on the stump of a tree.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and it could be like you just said, they're not worried about it at that moment. But man, I just feel like, yes, they do know something, like they can sense when something's close. I do believe that. But I don't think it's stopping them from doing what they're doing.
No, I mean a lot of times they'll just
They may be more hesitant, but I don't think it's gonna stop them. Like I don't think they be like, "Ooh, it's something over there somewhere. Let me just chill right here." I think it's like they say it's something over there, so let me move meticulously to get to where I'm going. So like instead of going in front of these two trees, yeah. Instead of going in front of these two trees, let's just slide back a row and we're gonna walk that way. You know what I'm saying? Like some shit like that. But yeah, food flight busy right now, boy. All right, if you're down in this area, if you're in the Texas, East Texas area, I think tonight you can go outside right now. I think you're supposed to be able to see the Northern Lights.
The Borealis, Maury Borealis.
Mm-hmm. But hey, man, I gotta get to my my favorite part of the show, man. I gotta have my mental health checks, man. I gotta know how you doing 1 through 10. Personally, what's going on with you? Physically, are you taking care of yourself? And business wise, what's coming up next?
Man, personally, man, I'm good. This week for work, man, we went down to Tyler and volunteered at the Texas Food Bank, man, and I think we packed. Guess what? We packed 336 boxes for elderly shut-ins, so people that can't get out, man, either health reasons or for whatever reason they can't get out. Yeah. So, we packed some boxes that they deliver to these people every month. You know what I'm saying? And it was satisfying, man, to know that it's a small something. We only spent 2 hours there, but in those 2 hours, like I said, we did 336 boxes, and then we packed. I was on a rice station packing 1 pound bags of rice. Where I got to the point where I can eyeball a pound of rice, baby. What's that? 1 pound? Boom. So I think we did right at 100 bags of rice and 150 bags of beans. So doing that, man, just knowing that there's people out there that need help. So we took some time out of our busy work schedule and go and volunteer. So that was fun. Going through these birthing classes, getting ready for this baby to come here in January. And so that's all super exciting, getting, the nursery finished. We got to rip all the carpet out and put new flooring in because we got to have new flooring. So that's a project that's going to be taking place here in a little bit. But otherwise, man, everything is good. Oh, got the mac and cheese cook-off this weekend with Macy. So super excited about that. We've been throwing jabs at each other the last 2 weeks. So super excited about that. So personally, man, sitting about a 9, bro. I can't, it's all good. Physically, man, I feel good. It's that cold flu season. So, got to keep the hands washed, got to, keep your vitamins in you and everything. And still doing the sauna, stretching, but I don't do too much working out during deer season. Just whenever I got some free time, I'm in the woods. And so physically, sitting about an 8, can't complain. And then business wise, man, the favorite time of the year, man, bow timber. Today was a big launch day for the archery world, man. My phone was jumping off the hook all day long. People calling me, "Hey, man, Matthews dropped. Hey, man, not PSC, but Hoyt dropped. Prime dropped. You see these features. You don't see these features, man. What you think about this and all this?" And got to get on the Bowhunter Planet podcast and talk to Dave, man. And he's just super, super knowledgeable about archery and everything. But like this show was just more of a get to know the dreaded archer. And the next show we're gonna actually dig deep into some gear reviews and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Podcast jumping crazy. Your show doing numbers already. I know just on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, I haven't got the Carbon TV numbers, but Apple Podcasts and Spotify already over 500 downloads. So super dope. And then if it's anytime the Spotify and Apple is high, the Carbon TV numbers are always super, super high. So can't wait to get those numbers, but everything is great, man. So business wise, sitting about a 9 as well.
Heck yeah, man. For myself personally, man, no complaining for me. Everything is everything. Everybody healthy. Everybody good. So we good, man. I gotta give myself about an 8. 8 in the personal scale. Physically, man, the cold mornings, obviously, I don't like it. But it's all right. It's all right. We're going to make it. Just a couple extra cracks, you know what I'm saying? Got some pop rocks in your pockets when you wake up in the morning. But other than that, everything is good physically, man. Got to give myself a 7, 8 in the physical scale. And business-wise, man, hey, can't complain at all. Christmas photos coming up. If you booked already, man, I appreciate it. If you haven't booked, get with me, Nicholas Reed Photography on Facebook, and we'll get you taken care of. Anybody waiting on photos, hey, I can't wait to get them to you. I know there's going to be some excitement for you there, man, some good stuff for you. I got some football photos coming out. I know they're going to love those. Work is work, you know what I'm saying? Just hitting the grind every day at work. So I gotta give myself about a 9 in the business scale right now, man.
Heck yeah.
You got any last words for the people before we get out of here?
Yeah. If they feed you, they control you.
Mic drop.
That's it.
Hey, man, if they feed you, they control you, man. That's a good one.
Yeah, man. I was on the phone with CJ and earlier, and we were just talking about, all the stuff going on with the government. And CJ was like, bro, we got to get to a point where, as a society, we can, feed and do stuff ourselves, and we can't, and we're not relying on the government. I was like, yeah, that's what they want you, because if you feed a cat, if you feed somebody, you control them because you got the spigot. I can turn it on and off. Oh, I need some shit done. I'm gonna cut it off and tell you this is why I cut it off. And if you want me to cut it back on, I need you to do X, Y, Z.
Yep.
Now you have some people like, oh, I would never. You can't control me that way. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it how I can. Well, if that was the case, you wouldn't be dependent on that person anyway.
Off the rip.
So obviously you can't. You just talking. Someone kidnap you and put you in a room and tell you, hey, I need $100,000, and unless you come up with it, I ain't giving you stuck. Well, after about day 5 or 6, and you ain't ate nothing, you stuck in that room, you're gonna try to figure out a way to get that cat $100,000, regardless of how you got to get it. You're gonna go get it. I need you to rob this bank. Let's go get it. You gonna do it. If you want to eat it again, you gotta do it.
You gotta do it now, no doubt.
Because if you control the mind, you control the man.
Straight like that, man. My word dropped y'all 2 off tonight. Hey, y'all know what I'm gonna say, man. Hey, grab them babies, hold them tight, man. Protect them at all costs. Hey, ladies, you shouldn't see that same person on aisle 3, 5, and 7, and then again out in the parking lot. Everything is not a coincidence, all right? And most importantly, man, have yours on you, because I'm for dang sure gonna have mine on me. And with all that being said, this is season 7, episode 36 of the Reed Talk and Listen podcast. I am your host, Nick Reed, along with my brother and co-host Trey Reed. No killer cam tonight, and we are out.
Peace.